Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. We're back. It feels like it's been a really long time since we've talked. I don't know. I don't know why. It feels yeah, it just feels like I haven't seen you guys in a long time. 3 days without you. It's been so sad over here. We had a lot of stuff going on. A lot of stuff in general actually going on over the weekend, man. The whole my Forex funds getting shut down basically, and just a lot of drama in the prop firm space. It's pretty funny. Twitter right now has just been going off. Everybody has something to say about another prop firm. It's actually funny because like all of these different prop firms are basically talking about the other prop firms and like who's doing what and how they're doing it. But it's funny because I've basically been saying this, you know, for the last like 6 months now, that all of these Forex broker prop firms, whatever you want to call them, they're just big old scams. And well, it all came out with my Forex funds. They basically, what was amazing is they had a software or like a program that basically would create slippage, and then they'd have like different settings. Like the more money that you made, the more slippage they would give you. And they have it all like in writing as well, which is even funnier. Like they had the, you know, customer service team or the employees basically communicating back and forth like, hey, you know, this guy is up on the, he's making too much money. We got to turn the slippage up. Like one of the correspondents was literally like, slip him to hell. We gotta slip him to hell. Oh man. So there's a big difference, by the way. I want to make it very clear. There's a big difference between Topstep and a Forex prop firm, right? Because like we talked about before, the Forex space is very just kind of the wild west, whereas, you know, Topstep's not creating the market. Topstep's not having anything to do with the price, you know, because even like you're using like third-party softwares, third-party programs, basically. You know, you're using NinjaTrader, you're using Quantower, using Tradeovate, you're using these other programs that Topstep has nothing to do with. Like Topstep can't go in the back end and like create slippage or basically like, you know, manipulate the price of futures. So that's one thing, like a big difference between Topstep and the Forex space. The Forex space, nobody even knows where the price even comes from. Like I saw yesterday people posting photos of the price of like a certain, you know, currency pair trading on TradingView at a different price than what their broker was showing. So it's totally just kind of the wild west. As we get started here this morning, it's gonna be, you know, a 4-day week. Today is basically the Monday of the week. Yesterday, a really low volume action, but still the market kind of did a decent move, little 50-point move straight down. I actually saw this last night when I was looking to setting everything up for today, and I was like, oh, it's a decent little move down, 50-point move, just basically straight down there on the NASDAQ. Going into open right here, we are getting ready for the market to open up. Right now, we're looking here at the 3-minute chart. You can see kind of pulling back here into that 450 level. You got the VWAP up there at the 500s. This is kind of going to be a key level for a couple things. Let's take a look really quickly at the ES here. We got some key levels for the ES to focus on here. You know, I would say pretty much this 15 level, the VWAP level on the ES needs to hold for the bulls. If we can't hold, well, then you're looking for that dip back down there to that 500 level. And then, you know, we do have that kind of gap fill here back up to that 20 area from the close on, I guess, yesterday or... yeah, I don't even know. Yeah, where did we close at yesterday? Yeah, right around that level. So right around that 20 level. So back above the VWAP here, I think things get bullish. We got a pivot point up there at the 25s. And then there's a pivot point up there at the 43s. So getting ready for the market to open here. Be watching this 15 level on the NASDAQ. If we can hold the, 15 level here on the ES, if the ES can hold this 15 level going into open, hold that VWAP, get above the VWAP, and then push up there to that pivot point, that would be pretty bullish. Kind of like up there into the 26, 27 level. And then after that, you got like the 36s, 35, 40 level up there next, 44 being a pivot point up there. So right now, looking here at the 15-minute chart, kind of putting in these higher lows for now, a little dip right there. So we don't want to get below this area at the open, but we'll see how this plays out. Let's see what happens. ICT is going to be watching my live stream live on his thing. Yeah, so a lot of kind of support in this level right now, that 4,500 level. We've been bouncing around this level. You know, last Wednesday we were bouncing, Thursday, Friday, Monday. We dipped overnight down there to the 4,005 area, but look at how quickly this ripped right back up. So we got a pivot point down there at the 03s, pivot point at the 25s here on the ES going into open. Right now, pulling up the NASDAQ here. Similar setup here for the NASDAQ. The VWAP right now up there at the 503s. The VWAP a little bit higher than where the ES is at. But I think if the ES can get back above the VWAP, well, then the NASDAQ will have momentum to push back up here. And we have that pivot point right down there at the kind of 26, 25 level going into open right now. So we'll see how it plays out. 15-minute chart right now. It's kind of putting in these lows down here, holding the 450s for now. We get this kind of push back up the break. We have this 15,500 level on the NASDAQ to be looking for in terms of getting that push back up here at open. We're pushing back up into the 14 EMA right now on the 1-minute chart on the NASDAQ. So, all right. It's pretty much, it's like Mega Money Mondays and Turbo Tuesdays combined, baby. We got Turbo Tuesdays, we got Mega Money Monday. It's time to make some money. We got about 7 minutes here until the market opens. If you guys haven't already hit that like button, help me out. Help me, Junior. Mega Money Monday, Turbo Tuesday action. Should I live stream ICTs and then just take all of his trades? Just let him, just follow him into the market. Just follow him. All right, let's see what he says. Sounds like the ICT is a little bearish right now. A little bearish, ICT boy. He's a little bearish. All right. So just getting ready here. NASDAQ, like I said, the ES, the NASDAQ, kind of this key level. The ES needs to get back above the VWAP here, back above the 15s already. 4,515 right now on the ES, pushing back up there and pulling up the book map right now. A lot of support kind of sitting down here, a lot of liquidity sitting down here. So look at the ES right now already pushing back up there beautifully. So things are looking good here. We get this push straight up there to the VWAP on the NASDAQ maybe. So going into open right here, the NASDAQ's got liquidity at the 77s and then 500s. Nothing too crazy up there right now. So let's see how she plays. We got about another 5 minutes here till market opens. Right now, the ES pushing up there through the VWAP and the NASDAQ VWAP all the way up there at the 504. So about another 30-point move for the NASDAQ to even get to the VWAP. So not terrible upside potential there. Let's just see if it'll have strength to get up there. On the QQQ right now, we're pushing back above the VWAP here as well. So that's kind of looking nice. That high earlier, 377. And holding there at the VWAP for now. We put in that kind of higher low there, pushing up there. So there's the ES right now up there to the 1750. So the ES back above the VWAP for now. NASDAQ, obviously more room to push to the VWAP there, but we'll see how she goes. Got about another 4 minutes till the market opens. And we'll be looking this level here on the NASDAQ right now. This level is going to be a key level. I really think if we just get above that 500 level there at open, turn the VWAP into support. Like, how many times have we seen that happen, right? Where we push above the VWAP, we turn the VWAP into support, and then we get that big move up there. So that would really set us up for a nice kind of setup there in terms of support, resistance, and all of that stuff. So let's see, you know, give it some time. We got about 3 minutes here till the market opens. If the ES gets above 20s, the NASDAQ should push up through this high there at the 96s. And then we're partying. Right now, the dollar pulling back here into open as well. The dollar pulling back. The ES above the VWAP for now, going into open. The NASDAQ's got about 30 points to hit the VWAP there. So it's looking good. I love this setup right here. It's, in theory, this could be a really good setup for us to get this break above the VWAP, create a little bull flag. We get above the VWAP, we create a little bull flag, and then we get that push up like that. So that's what I would love to see going into open here in about 2 minutes. 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, baby. 2 minutes, 2 minutes. Right now, already squeezing up there to the 80s. Beautiful. Love to see it. The ES up there to the 18s right now. The NASDAQ pushing up here as well. 85s. On the book map there, on the NASDAQ right now, liquidity sitting there, going into open here. We got to get above 90s and then get above that VWAP. And then I think that's what I'll be looking for. Get that squeeze straight through the VWAP, and then we turn the VWAP into support. We get a nice little little bull breakout there, and then it's looking good. But the great thing about this is all we got to do is just wait for that breakout through the VWAP there. We don't need to do anything other than wait for that breakout through the VWAP, right? I think that makes the most sense here. That makes the most sense to me. Let's go. La, 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 la. Right now up there to the 80s. If the ES goes straight through 20s, be looking for that push through the 90s on the NASDAQ here. So go, baby. Up there to the 82s, already breaking out there into open here. We're squeezing straight up. This is the 3-minute chart we're looking at right now on the trading view chart with the Lux Algo indicator on there. We got the VWAP at the 502s. VWAP at the 502s going into open here. We need this push straight up. We got about 5 seconds till market opens. Let's go, baby. Here we go. She's trying to push up there straight up to the 90s already. 87s, 86s, 90s. Let's go. Daddy's here. Daddy's here, everybody. All right, so the NASDAQ wanting to push through the 90s there. There's that squeeze straight up there. We go right to the VWAP. Come on. Let's go, baby. Watching this break here. Watching for a break through this level. We want strength to get through that 90 level there next. We got to get through the VWAP. Like I said, we get through the VWAP here, turn the VWAP into support, and then we're fucking chilling. We're making money all day, baby. Just watching here. We're pulling back on the 1-minute chart into the 14 EMA, pulling back. Like I said, the ES stuck right now at the 18s. So if we can get through there, it'll set us up for a nice move here. Just being patient. Being patient here, my friends. No rush. Get through the VWAP, and then we're off to the races. Just got to get through this level here at the 80s. Right now, pulling back again. The ES right at the 15-16s. 15-16s there on the ES. Trying to squeeze. The NASDAQ up there to the 90s again. Can they get through 90s strong? Got to get through 90s and go right through the 500s there. Bouncing off the VWAP on the QQQ for now. Again, that 90 level holding us down for now. Like I said, just waiting for this breakout through the VWAP there. We don't need to do really anything until then, right? Just kind of waiting. Waiting. We go to the 1 minute chart here. 1 minute, not 1 second. 1 minute chart. I think if we get through the 90s again, we'll be kind of setting up beautifully here for that breakout. For the breakout. To the free. Still stuck there for now. So the great thing is like I said, we don't need to do anything here. We're just waiting. We're waiting. I'm waiting. Still just waiting. Either we're gonna squeeze here or we're gonna get stuck. So like I said, that 20 level on the ES needs to break through. We got stuck there again. We really need to get through 90s. 90s is gonna be the key level to get through here. Get through 90s will be your breakout area. Trouble again there at the 80-90 level. So pulling back here, we have this kind of 450 area down here to think about. Just keep running into that VWAP for now, the VWAP there. Right now the market sell, sell, sell here. There's that little squeeze back up. Nice little bounce off that 450 level. Will this be the area to pop it? Will they pop it here? Oh, look at that. Right off the 450s. They can push this straight back up. This thing's gonna squeeze. Everyone's gonna get absolutely squeezed out here. Everybody that's shorted down there at the bottoms. So he's got to get through that 80 level right here. Again, just hitting that trend line. They're trying to squeeze it. The ES having a little bit of trouble there below the 15s. NASDAQ showing a little bit more strength here back up the 75s. On the book map right now, you got 75 liquidity. After that, 500 up there. So what will they do? The ES just dumped through the 15s. The ES not looking hot. Down there are the 510s right now. So the ES dumping down here, but the NASDAQ still holding up for now, but not looking good. Still could not get back above the 80s there. Need the ES to do something here to bounce through here or bounce back off that 510 level. Look at the ES back up 75s. Still holding that trend line. If we get through here, we should push to the VWAP on the NASDAQ. Nice little push back up on the 15-minute chart through the 75s again. But again, stuck there at that trend line. You gotta love it. You draw a yellow line on the chart and the market just obeys it. Obeys it. Again, pushing back up here. 75. Get through the 80s. I think this thing could go. There it goes through the 85s now. Gotta get through that 85 again. Don't want to get stuck right there. Uh-oh. The ES just can't get moving back up. The NASDAQ still showing strength, but it got stuck right there at 85s again. Got to get bouncing here. The QQQ right now holding up there at the VWAP. That 376 level. Having some trouble for now. Again, our trend line holding. And she squeezed through the 80s right there. QQQ showing strength. The 15-minute chart on the NASDAQ definitely looking a lot better than the 15-minute chart on the ES there. So the NASDAQ leading this pushback up here. There's that breakout through the 80s again. Did they take it all the way to the 500s? 85s, heavy liquidity there on the book map again. Through the 85s. Let's go, baby. Do it. Do it through the 85s. Got to get the ES to push back up here. 15-minute chart on the ES to hold that 10 level and push straight back up. And then this goes through the 90s next. Up there, 85s. Trying to push. Just took out that 85 liquidity. Should try to go through the 90s there. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. Again, stuck there at the 88s, 90s. Go, baby, go. The chop is real right here. The ES just lagging, keeping the NASDAQ in the red right now. That 90 level, wanting to break though. There's that 90 break, beautiful. Beautiful. Fuck! My copy trader this morning. I got filled on 2 accounts, but not on the 3rd account. Why? Quant Tower does this shit sometimes. I don't know why. I'm not a big fan of the Quant Tower copy trading, to be honest. The Topstep one, the Trade of A one, a lot easier to manage, I felt like. There's the push up there through the 500s. That's that break we were looking for, right to the VWAP now. Can we continue through here? This thing's showing strength. Like I said, that 15-minute chart on the NASDAQ just definitely looking a lot better than the ES right now. There's that push up. Look at that thing. We held right there. Look at the low of that candle. The low of that candle was 450. Come on. 450 was the low on that candle. How did I know? How did he know? I don't even know how I knew. ICD got squeezed? No, he didn't. Did he lose? The ghost of the machine got squeezed? How? How did he get squeezed? Did he actually trade it? Can't tell. Come on. silly Billy. ICT, come on. Patrick Wieland, don't fade me. Don't fade me. There's that pullback now. Like, how beautiful was this setup, though? Like I said, through the 80s there, right up there to the VWAP. No fucking, you don't need to study any concepts. You don't need to fucking watch 20 hours of video to learn how to enter. You just draw your little fucking yellow line. The funny part is it like just was ... just could not get through that fucking yellow line. So oh, denied again there, the VWAP. This thing, I think, like I said, right now, the ES is just not going. The ES is holding us down here. Holding the bulls down on the NASDAQ. Look at the ES. You got 2 minutes for this 15-minute candle to close. And the ES just giving it up right there. So that 15 level really was the key. I think if we would have broke through 20 here, sorry. If we would have broke through that 20 level on the NASDAQ, we would have, I mean, broke through 20s here on the ES, we would have saw that just straight up move on the ES. We can see how we got denied right there for now. But again, the NASDAQ still showing strength here, just pulled right back into the 14 EMA there on the 1 minute chart. And right there, the VWAP. Like I would like to see here now at this point is just a straight up squeeze through the VWAP there. And we turn the VWAP into support, right? We turn the VWAP into support and then we can start partying. But right now we're stuck here below the VWAP for now. So the bears are in control, trying to keep it below the VWAP here. We get above the VWAP, the bears are in trouble, baby. So right now, need to push through VWAP here and then try to do something up into that kind of 25s or more. Get away from that VWAP. You can see how the VWAP just holding us down there again on the NASDAQ here. NASDAQ needs to kind of hold here at the 80s or pulling back here deeper. Right now, pulling back here deeper. Uh-oh. There's that pullback from the VWAP denial for now. We're still holding up at the VWAP on the QQQ there, so see how she plays. But right now, pulling back here into the 70s. Not hot. Both the ES and the NASDAQ pulling back deep here. Deep. Look at that thing. Straight down from that VWAP denial on the NASDAQ 1 minute chart there. Back into the 50s again. ES making a new low through the 06s. Will they save it here? Again, down there into that 60-50 level. I think we got, what, 60? Yeah, 60 on the dot there. We get through the 60s here on, oh my God. What a ripper. We just got to get above that VWAP. If this thing gets above the VWAP, it's going to fucking go straight to the moon, I think. So that's what they're waiting for here. The bulls are going to step in there once we get above the VWAP, and this thing's going to go, ree! Ree! Just got to turn that VWAP into support there, my friends. Back up there to the fucking 500s. Look at this thing. Oh my God. What is happening? Look at that 40-point rip back up there to the VWAP now. Got to get through the VWAP here. Got to get through the VWAP, and then we go straight to the fucking moon. The ES back from the 06s back to the 10s. The bulls said, hey, Hold my beer. I'm gonna show you how it's done, boys and girls. Can they push it through the VWAP here? This key level 500 VWAP. We got two things going, VWAP and the 500s there right now. Got to get through there. And then I think, where's that pivot point at? There's a pivot point. Where's that pivot? No, there's no pivot point. Pivot point's all the way up here at the 540. Sorry, 540 pivot point up there. So we still haven't really we haven't filled the gap all the way to the 510s. That 15-minute open range still holding there at the 90s now. Got to get through 500s. If the ES can find some strength here and start pushing back up off that 15-minute low, I think we go straight through 500s here on the NASDAQ next. Just get through the VWAP there. Get through the VWAP. I want the feeling. Through the VWAP again. That high earlier was 507, 506 is. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. Stuck right now at the VWAP there. Get through there and go all the way there to the 520s possibly. Got to get through VWAP. I want to see that VWAP turn into support. I don't want to keep getting stuck at the VWAP there, right? Get through the VWAP strong here, and then we move. VWAP is acting as a huge magnet right now. Up there to the 98s, 500s. Got to get through here. 500 of VWAP getting very tight here. They want to go. Just get away from the VWAP. NASDAQ, just get away from it. Dollar pushing up here a little bit. NASDAQ stuck at the VWAP for now. Again, stuck at VWAP there. And back down, wowzers. Lots of wild action here, my friends. It's exactly what we did not want to happen. Getting stuck there. Three candles closing below the VWAP once again there. So we need a candle to close above the fucking VWAP. Candle closes above VWAP, things get better for the bulls. But right now, just stuck there at the VWAP again. Trying to look at this daily chart. The dollar just broke out, so that's I think what that little pullback was right there. The ES is back at the lows there for 4,507 on the ES. So I really just want to see the fucking ES do something here to start pushing, and that's going to help the NASDAQ. The hourly chart still holding up right now, this trend line, but just as long as we're below the VWAP here, not liking the longs. You want to get above the VWAP, turn the VWAP into support, right? We turn the VWAP into support, and then we can start getting excited for something here. But right now, you just really need to get above this 500 level, clear out that VWAP level there. Dollar pushing up here. NASDAQ, ES pulling back. Back up there to the 80s again. This thing is rippy. They're holding it up there at the QQQ VWAP for now. Is there a boner candle through the VWAP to come here? Trouble. Some wild price action. Look at the ES down there through the 500s, 505, 505s. The ES can just not get going, so that's keeping the NASDAQ down, but the NASDAQ's still kind of holding up here, right in the middle of that 15-minute range for now. A 3-minute chart there. Again, putting in kind of a higher low here, holding this trend line. Let's see. Would just like to see this thing just rip. Do something. Right now we're turning the 14 EMA into resistance here on the 1-minute chart, so that's not good for the bulls. This is that moment of truth. The NASDAQ having trouble here. The ES making a new low through the 4,505s. NASDAQ's cool. NASDAQ once again saying, hold my beer. Look at that, ripped right back up there. I think the best plan here is just waiting for that break solid through the VWAP, and then it should start moving here. With the ES kind of holding up there again at the lows. Look at that thing through the VWAP up there to the 500s. I want to see this thing just fucking go. Do something. Get away from the VWAP. Again, stuck there at the VWAP, boys. VWAP, 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 the Great Wall of China. It's the Great Wall of China. The Great Wall of China right now. I saw somebody damage the Great Wall of China actually with an excavator. What were they thinking? Can't mess up the Great Wall of China. And again, stuck there right at the VWAP. What is happening here? Somebody call the VWAP and say, get out the way. Again, 15-minute chart, everything just lining up right there, getting tighter and tighter at the VWAP. If we can just get above the VWAP here. Oh, I'm gonna close my eyes, open my eyes, close my eyes, open my eyes. Get above the VWAP, do something. Maybe if I go to the bathroom, it'll go through the VWAP, maybe not. Again, denied at the VWAP. Wow. Problem is, like, I don't want to get short right here because this thing could just fucking rip straight up. Just because we're getting stuck at the VWAP multiple times does not mean we're gonna go straight down. It could go down, it could go up. A lot of crazy action right here. It's looking like it just wants to explode. Like it wants to explode through here. Again, at the VWAP. Closing my eyes. I can't take this anymore. I can't take it. It's too much. Too much pressure. Things getting tight. Call me in 5 minutes. See what happens here in 30 minutes from now. Looking for some. The ES. Ugh. ES is just not helping the NASDAQ at all right now. Is there news today? I didn't know there was news this morning. Let's see. News this morning. We got some, yes, very small news. Factory orders coming out at 10 o'clock today. 10 o'clock news. 10 o'clock news here. It's like the NASDAQ, this is like, it knows these trend lines are here and it's just bouncing. And again, stuck here at the VWAP for now. Sweet dreams. News in 5 minutes. Hopefully we get a move after that 5-minute break. 5-minute news. So this could be bad for the bulls here if they sell through this 60 level. Uh-oh. Again, bouncing off that trend line there. If they squeeze this right back up, I'm going to be I'm going to be amazed. We're below the 14 EMA on the 1-minute chart, getting very, very tight here. Oh, no way. If they bounces again right here, look at this thing. It's just getting tighter and tighter. The ES, the NASDAQ, both kind of, I think they're just waiting for this news to come out, maybe. Maybe some news will get us moving in a direction here. The chop is basically, I don't know if you call this chop or do you call this a something, I don't know. Trouble here. That 60 area needs to hold up. 50s at the most. Don't want this below 50s. The ES just can't get moving off that lows right now. The 15-minute candle all just sitting down there at the lows pretty much. Got 3 minutes left here till these numbers come out. 3 minutes till the numbers, my friends. in the flow. Oh, oh, oh. Buyer stepped in there again at the 60s right now on the book map here. They're kind of moving the liquidity around. Somebody just stepped in right there. Got sold into. Will they save it one more time? Not looking too hot right here. See, that 50 area down there is sitting heavy at the 50s for now. The VWAP just holding us down. Just can't get above the VWAP for now. Got to get above the VWAP. We got numbers in 3 minutes here. Little under 3 minutes. Maybe like almost 2 minutes here. Still holding up there at the 60s. I don't know, it does not look good right now for the bulls, if I'm being honest with you. See what happens here at the 50s again. And there it is, down there to the 50s. Will they save it one more time here? The ES just could not get off that lows, and that's what's bringing the ES, the NASDAQ. Dollar broke out, and well, here we are now at the 50s. Not hot. We got numbers coming out here in about a minute or more. Let's see. That 505 level on the ES as well. The low earlier on the ES was 500 on the flat. So numbers coming out here in 1 minute. Book map clearing out right now. Ten seconds till the numbers. Let's see what happens here. Still back above the 60s again. All right, the numbers are out. Not looking too hot here. Oh God. Fuck, this is a difficult one this morning, my friends. Not an easy read here. Pretty much as long as we stay below the VWAP there, not really anything to do long wise. Some big buyers stepping up there at the 50s right now, but not moving up. Back up to the 60s again. Trying to be patient here. We're below the 14 EMA there on the 1 minute chart, but we need to kind of get through this 50 level for the shorts to start looking better. Got to get through 50s there for the shorts. Both the NASDAQ and the ES just holding up there at these lows for now. We still have not gotten above the VWAP all morning long. Well, we haven't had a close above the VWAP really. I guess we did have that little close there right at open or at 940. But I like to see when I talk about a close, I'm talking about like I want a candle kind of like bouncing off the VWAP and showing some wicks off the bottom there. This is not looking fucking hot here, but as long as that 50 area holds, kind of waiting for a better short opportunity here. Dollar pushing up. We should sell through 50s here. Let's see. Still holding up there at 50s. The longer that we sit right here at this level, the better chance of squeezing back up if they get this going, but we can just break through this 50 level. I think we'd move down there. There's a pivot point down there at the 26s. Bouncing off the 50s here. Need to get that 50 break here. The pivot point down 375.50 on the QQQ as well. We just clear out 50s here. We go down here, 25, 20s. Down there to the 40s. There's a buyer sitting at 40s right now on the book, Matt. There's some buyers sitting there liquidity wise, holding it up there. So after that, there's not really much down there. Sellers just are not committing here right now. But we should get through there. Obviously not financial advice, but the low from the overnight is 18 on the NASDAQ here. And push it right back up there to the 60s again. Wow. Well, that's fun. The chop is fucking real. just chopped it right back up there to the 70s. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Up there to the VWAP again. On the QQQ here.
Topstep traders stats. Individual strategies. They reach.
If you guys haven't already hit that like button, help me out, blow up the like button, by the way. Thank you very much. Got 400 likes here, 2,000 people watching. What's going on with the like button, people? Help me help you. Again, pushing up there to the 80, 70 level, getting denied. I still don't think we're fucking clear yet for the bulls. I think that was just a big chop to push back up there into that 70 level. We'll see. Back to the 75s, chopping up there again. Yeah, still kind of holding up the lows, but there's the NASDAQ back to the fucking 80s. Wow. And NASDAQ is on a mission right now. VWAP right now at the 94s there. Like I'm on my knees again. Like I'm fine. Somebody asked, it's very choppy, right? Yeah. It's very choppy. You're right. Sometimes Sometimes Captain Obvious is Captain Obvious. I mean, you can pretty much see right here, if you look at the 15-minute chart, where we're sitting at in terms of price action wise. I mean, there's, if this isn't the definition of chop, I don't know what is. I mean, we pretty much just inside of this range right now since this morning. I mean, even, yeah, there's pretty much your morning chop session. Right now, back up there to the 90s. Banana, 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 banana. Will we get through the VWAP? VWAP, VWAP, bop, 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 VWAP. Can we do it? Get through the VWAP? On it. I really gotta go to the bathroom. Gotta use a little bathroom break here in a minute. What? Well, I got to go to the bathrooms, man. And once again, pulling back here. Look at that. Right there, the VWAP once again. $92, get through there, and then you got that 510 level showing up on the book map. Now, after 510, really looking too crazy up there. Once again, dude, can't make this stuff up. Pretty much I guess today you just buy low, sell at the VWAP, and then just keep repeating that over and over, and you'll make $1 million. Make a lot of money just doing that over and over today. I mean, the ES just can't get moving, so the NASDAQ is just stuck here as well. Pushed all the way back up there to the 90s, pulled back to the 70s now, back to the 67s. I'm still waiting for that fucking VWAP bounce. Been waiting for that all morning. It's never coming. We're never gonna get it. All right, now I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I think that's a good idea. Wow, back down there to the 60s once again. Back into the 70s once again. Anybody that asks about me washing my hands after I go to the bathroom, banned for life. I'm not even gonna get into it. God. The fuck would you sit here and be like, hey bro, did you wash your hands? When you went to the bathroom in your house, did you wash your hands before you came back to the live stream? God. Both the ES and the NASDAQ not looking too hot here. ES down there to the lows again, 4,500, 4,502. Yeah, I mean, I don't piss on my hands either. Like, what the fuck? I'm not a dog. I don't sit down and pee. Wipe my ass. I don't have to sit down and pee. I don't know about you guys, but I've learned how to stand up and pee. 35 years old, I finally have accomplished that skill 35 years later. It's a hard skill to learn, but you guys really, if you really work hard, I can't promise you can get rich, but I can promise you that you can learn how to pee standing up if you watch my channel long enough. Oh my God. What is happening right now? What is this price action? What is this price action right now? What the fuck? Look at that. Back up there to the 80s. What is happening? The ES squeezed right back up off of that low 4,501. So now the NASDAQ squeezed right back up there above the 80s. The dollar just sold off. I don't know. Sometimes I wonder, does the dollar sell off when the NASDAQ goes up? I mean, it's like, does the NASDAQ go up when the dollar sells off? Did the chicken, what came first, the chicken or the egg? The NASDAQ going up or the dollar selling off? The dollar selling off, the NASDAQ going up. Which one is it? I don't fucking know. Well, it would be quite hilarious if this just sells off one more time. Maybe. One more time. Do it one more time when we pull on back down here, part of town. Up there through the 90s now. What a wild ride. Oh my God. If this thing breaks out finally, I don't see how we don't fucking make a move here. Holy shit. The high so far was 507. Up there are the 91s. Do we fucking break out here? Was that the final nail in the coffin for the bears down there at the lows? That's fucking rip back up here. If this thing gets stuck at the VWAP again, I'm just gonna rage quit. Ah! I'm gonna rage quit. I'll quit. I will quit. I will do it. I will quit. I will fucking quit this shit. Oh no. It's going up. Do-do-do. She's pushing. The ES still got a lot more room to push up here. So if the ES starts to make a rebound here and push up to like the 12, 15, if the ES pushes back to the VWAP, I don't see how the NASDAQ doesn't go like 50 fucking points through the 500s here. If we look at the chart here, you got like this 513 level. And then after that, you got this like 33 level. And then after that, you got like 80s all the way up there. So I mean, I don't know. Pretty much just stuck there, boys. 35s and then 79s up there to push. So dollar pulling back here. NASDAQ ES pushing up. Breaks to the 500s. Turning the VWAP into support here. Oh my God. Just want to like start moving. Start moving. Do something here. The ES back up there through the 10s now. 510s. We got to get through here. Don't chop back down. Don't do it. Don't do it, NASDAQ. Don't do it to me. Don't you fucking do it. Just go. Just go already. Come on, NASDAQ. Will you just go up? Do it, baby. Give me that 20 push right here, right now. We got 2,000 people watching you, NASDAQ. We got 2,000 people watching you right now. Everybody wants to see you do it. Everybody wants to see you go to the 20s. Come on, NASDAQ. Show the world. Show the world what you can do. There's that 03. Okay, that's a little bit. No. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Let's get this break. Come on. Fuck me. Okay, baby. Okay, baby. If the ES can push up here, I think we go. 20s. Let's go, baby. Come on. Right here. Right now. Right here. Right now. NASDAQ. We're almost there, baby. We're through the 10s. Let's go to the fucking 20s already. Let's go to the fucking 20s already. Go to the 20s already. Through the 20s already. 15s. Show the world. Patrick Wieland's live on YouTube. Show the world, NASDAQ. Show the world. Come on, baby. It's you and me, NASDAQ. It's you and me versus the fucking world. I just told you to go to the 20s. Just go 5 more points. Give me 5 more points. I could post this on fucking Instagram. I could be famous for calling the move before it happened. Before it happened. 18s. 18s. He went to the 18s. She went to the 18s, boys. I went to the 18s on it. We just need a little bit more. Come on, baby. Come on, NASDAQ. Let's do it. For Papa. Papa Bear. Show the world. Say, fuck you, ICT. Patrick Wieland's the motherfucking ghost in the motherfucking machine. Patrick Wieland's the motherfucking ghost in the motherfucking machine. Patrick Wieland's the motherfucking ghost in the motherfucking machine. Up there to the 22s. I'm along for the 71s. It's that easy. It's that easy. It's that easy. It's that fucking easy, boys. He's too good. It's gonna pull back now. Fuck. Come on. Let's go. The NASDAQ, the ES just pushed up there to the 15s. The ES getting denied there at the VWAP for now. The NASDAQ back down to the 500s. We got the break up there to the 22s. 22s. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, hey, hey. Ugh. Hey, 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 hey. Literally, how did that thing go all the way to the 20s like that? Come on. How did he know? So like I said, the ES up there to the VWAP. ES back up to that 14, 15 level. The NASDAQ now pulling back again into the VWAP here. I was in on that trade. Yeah. I was in on that trade. Come on. I don't get that excited if I'm not in on a trade. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Robert G, you have no clue what pair I traded. Well, congratulations, because we're not trading a fucking pair. We're trading the NASDAQ. Oh my God, the NASDAQ, the ES, both pulling back here. We went to the 20s though. 22 break. Don't say I didn't tell you so. Don't be like, Patrick, you didn't say the 20s. You never said 20s, Patrick. You never said it was gonna go to the 20s. You never said that. What are you talking about? You never told me that. Oh, I got it recorded. I recorded it, okay? So I don't care what anybody says, because I said it, okay? 20s, 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 20s. He shoots. He scores. I just can't believe that the fucking ES ripped up there to the VWAP, got denied, and pulled right back down there. How does that happen? How does that happen? I don't know. Guy worried about me washing my hands earlier. Are you here? Hey, are you guys here to talk about my fucking hand washing? Or are you here to make money? You know? What the fuck? You here to make money? Or are you here to fucking talk about my hand washing? Oh. What a move. Back down to the fucking 90s after the 20 push. Can't make this shit up sometimes. If you guys haven't hit that like button, help me out. Blow up the like button. It's free to like, by the way. We're live on YouTube, 9:15 a.m. every motherfucking day. I'm actually amazed that it pulled back that hard, to be honest. Kind of amazed. A little amazed. I'm a little amazed, to be honest. Just a little bit. Just a little amazed here. I can't get enough of you. What was funny is we literally hit exactly what we talked about before that move happened. That level. The level. Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding. I know I can't be this good all the time. Oh, here and I, you and I. Now the question is, where do we go next? What is the next move here? The ES still just can't get moving at the 4,580 area. Again, just down at the fucking lows down there. The NASDAQ sitting here at the 90s right now. If you wanted to ever take a picture of a chart and wanted to put it in fucking Wikipedia choppy, this was it, baby. This would be the one. Put it on your fridge. We need to, if we start selling back down here, I'm gonna literally, wow. How's that 8? I just don't even get it. We pull back here into the 70s again. Fuck. It's not going anywhere. It's literally not going anywhere today. NASDAQ is like, today, we're not going nowhere. We're gonna just keep on chopping around here all damn day. Yeah, 15, well, that's the 1 hour candle, but the 15-minute candle back into the fucking range. I would guess this is like consolidation. Is that what you call this? The market's consolidating, I guess. I don't like know exactly what you want to call this, but the market's consolidating for something. It's consolidating. The dollar popping up here. The NASDAQ at the 90s, back into the 15-minute opening range here. Just cannot get out of there. Is the NASDAQ going to squeeze here? Are we going to chop here? What will it do? At the VWAP right now. The ES down at the lows once again. The NASDAQ up here. I don't know what you call these, the highs, or kind of at the VWAP just once again. 95s. Just can't get through the VWAP there. QQQ back to the VWAP level. Buyer just stepped up there at the 80s for now. Once again on the book map there. I do like the QQQ VWAP sometimes, even better than the NASDAQ VWAP, to be honest. I don't know, the look at that bounce right off that VWAP on the QQQ there. Put the NASDAQ back up there towards the 95s. Be looking for this, possibly pushing through 95s here. Again, up there to the 95, 90, right there at the VWAP, 95. So through the 95s, try to push up there to the 500s again on the NASDAQ, but just stuck right there at the VWAP. ES down there at the lows. NASDAQ trying to push through here at the 95s. It's right there, 93s, again, stuck there. Right there, just stuck for now. My mama. oh, my. NASDAQ just stuck here at the 85, 90s. Once again at the VWAP there. Will they hold up that QQQ VWAP there? Still holding up that QQQ VWAP for now. This is the 1 minute chart on the QQQ. Right there below the 14 EMA for now. Going sideways here for now. Sellers coming in there again on the QQQ, on the NASDAQ, sorry. And back down there into the 70s again. Bounced right off the fucking VWAP there again. Gotta love it. Through the 95s now, up there to the 97s. The NASDAQ back up there to the 500s. Looking at the ES right now. Look at the ES just kind of holding up down there at the bottom. Got a lot of wicks on the bottom of those candles for now. This key level, that 500 level on the ES, just kind of holding up for now there. You saw that little squeeze up there to the 15s. And then back down, but still kind of buyer stepping in there, holding it up there for now. NASDAQ trying to squeeze back through the 500s here again. She got to go through the 500s to try to get that push back up into here one more time. Kind of looking like a little possible breakout through the 500s. Get above the VWAP there. Hold that VWAP for now. Get a little breakout. Kind of watching that 500 break is what I'd be watching here. So either we break through 500 here or not. There's that little breakthrough 500 for now. My mind of things. Trying to push through the 500s here. Deny there again. There's no follow through here. Kind of see where this candle closes at. About 1 minute. 1 minute close here. Trying to push up there. Would have liked to close above 500 there on that candle. Don't like that pullback there. Again, pulling back into that VWAP. So just can't get through there now. Both the ES and the NASDAQ just stuck here. No movement. See if we get one of these little breakout thingies happening. So we pretty much need to push. If we get a breakout of 500 here, I think we'll go. So just watch that 500 there. You got the power over me. Still waiting for that 500 break here. 98's getting tapped. The ES cannot, the ES is just stuck at this fucking 505 level, 504. So not a good look right now on the ES. Just cannot get off that low. So the ES just keeping the NASDAQ pretty much pinned here right now. Frustrating. It's really like the NASDAQ wants to go, but the ES just cannot get off that fucking low down there, man. Come on. There's that squeeze. Look at that squeeze straight back up here. Still stuck below the 500. Looking for that 500 break here. They are just chopping it sideways pretty much right there. Let's get through that 500 level. Watching here, 500 possibly breaking. Take out that 500. There we go. Straight through the 500s here. Need to go. I want to get this right to the 10s. Get this right to the 10s, and we need to go through there. Don't want to get denied. I'm long from the 501s. I'm pretty much keeping my stop very tight here. We don't just squeeze straight up. My stop's already at break even. I don't want to get back any profit. We're either going to go through the 10s or I'm getting stopped out here. 501 needs to go. And need to go straight up here. Just can't fucking go. Go, you little fuckers. There's a bunch of liquidity. And I'm out for now. Break even on that one. Just could not get moving through there quickly. She might want to still go, but I don't like it. I don't want to get denied there and fucking it come back down on me. Like, just go already. We just go already. Now it's gonna squeeze up, watch. Now it's gonna squeeze up. We start squeezing straight up here. I might jump in one more time, but this thing just need the ES. If the ES can get above the 09s, it's just stuck there again. Fuck me, man. What a frustrating fucking move here. Just cannot make money on this type of shit. There's like zero follow through here. If the NASDAQ can get moving, you got to get the ES through the 09s, then the NASDAQ should go right through the 10s next. Why am I playing bull flags instead of bear flags? Like I said, there's no point in fucking getting short. I mean, the ES is holding the lows, so why get short here when the NASDAQ's fucking getting primed to squeeze? The book map's saying more chop to come. Feel me? And we go here. Up there again, the 06 is stuck. But Patrick, why don't you play the bear flag? Shut the fuck up. Oh, God. God. Patrick. But Patrick, why don't you play the bear flag? Play the bear flag, Patrick. Play the bear flag. Oh, fuck you too. Who are you? Who are you? Who the fuck are you? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you supposed to play the bear flag? Play the fucking bear flag, Patrick. I don't take advice from people in the fucking chat. That's exactly why. That's why we don't play the fucking bear flag, Patrick. Get the fuck out of here. Literally, what a joke. Patrick, play the bear flag. Shut the fuck up. Don't talk. Don't ever talk. Don't ever come to this channel ever again and talk. Don't waste your fucking time. Literally, how fucking stupid. Patrick, play the bear flag. That's why I didn't play the bear flag. Because it's gonna fucking squeeze. God. Fuck me. Idiot. Million different people from on into the place I can sing. I know, hey. On the inside, every time, the chat never fails, always fucking gold in the chat, fucking gold, always, fucking magical gold. Literally what the chat is, just fucking gold every fucking time. Every fucking time, man. Patrick, play the bear flag! Up there through the 20s. This is why we were not playing any bear flags. Look, we're fucking holding above the VWAP here on the QQQ. Why would we do anything bearish? What about this is bearish? Nothing bearish about this. Fucking make money. Don't lose money. The goal here is to make money. We're trying to make money, not lose fucking money. If you would have gotten short there, you would have fucking lost money. We're trying to make money here. We're trying to get rich. We're not trying to get poor. I know people out there that they're trying to get poor. I get it. I understand it. You know, you want to be poor forever, but I'm trying to get rich. Rich. Fucking rich, boys. Fucking so goddamn rich is what I'm trying to do here. Trying to get so fucking rich. Oh my God. Oh my God. The best part about all this is I literally said, there's that pivot point. Look at this. Up to the footies now. I'm locking in profit. I'm done. Fucking A. Look at Patrick. Patrick. $6,000 on the bear flag. $6,000 on the fucking bear flag, people. Hell yeah. $6,000 on the bear flag. Goddamn bear flags. I'm a true love. Fame, fame. ICT is gonna make a fucking 20-hour video explaining pretty much. ICT's gotta be like this. He gotta be like, this is exactly how ICT's gotta do it. He's gotta be like, all right, guys. I can't even do his voice. Hey, how's he sound? So guys, you gotta think about it like this. All right. So like, if you just think about it, all right, there's a candle, right? This is a woozy wazy, and this is a floozy floozy. And then this right here, if you see this, see, like, just draw your line across here. Like, what do you see? Right? Like, draw this line right here. What do you see? This is a, you know, this is a flux capacitor right there. So if you think about it, like, draw one more line right here, and then, oh, wow. This right here is the flux capacitor, dopplopeter, coopity-loppity. All right, so now what you want to do is you want to go back in fucking time. You want to buy off the fucking VWAP, and you want to sell at the fucking pivot point, just like Patrick told you to fucking do. That would be, that's ICT recap right there. I just fucking told you. The best part is all we did was literally just, here's the VWAP, here a little white line, right? Like, I wonder what could possibly happen if we stay above the fucking white line. What could possibly happen? Do you guys have any clue what the fuck could possibly happen if we bounce off the VWAP enough times? I just don't know. Guys, I need to spend more time studying. All right, we gotta spend way more time. I've only spent, you know, five minutes looking here at this chart. I need to spend the next 5 years of my life trying to figure out why this went up. All right, like, we need to spend more time, guys. Just a little bit more time, all right? Everybody just stop trying to make money and spend more time studying this fucking chart. We need to figure out exactly why this went up. Why? Why did it happen? Why did it happen? Why did this go up? I can't figure this out to save my life. Just can't figure it out, man. The market, it went up for some fucking magical reason. I think it was the ghost. The ghost in the machine, man. The ghost in the fucking machine. It went up. I was thinking it was a bear flag all day. Bear flag, go short. Bear flag, go short. But then, for some reason, the market went up. And I'm just not sure why. Just can't figure it out. Just can't figure it out why. I must create a time machine so I can go back in time and figure out why. Why did Patrick tell us not to get fucking short. Why? Why did he know? How did he know? Oh, I make myself laugh sometimes. I'm sorry. I apologize. I apologize. I'm kind of funny sometimes. Every once in a while, I kind of laugh at myself. I'm like, ha. You know, it's kind of a little funny. Just a little bit. Just a little bit funny. Just a little bit funny. We push all the way up there to the 540s. Beautiful move there. Pulling back right now here into the 14 EMA on the QQQ right there. The NASDAQ. Finally got our VWAP fucking breakout. What was funny is the ES, I literally said we get the ES through the 09s there, and then we're gonna fucking go on the NASDAQ there. Look what we did. We broke through the fucking 09s. We went up there to the 14s. I don't know how he did it. I don't know how. I used the, I called the ghost. I said, hey, listen, what happens if the ES breaks through the 09s? What do you think? Because the NASDAQ go up? Can the NASDAQ go up? Possibly. Possibly. Oh, man. It's too funny. I'm too funny. Make myself laugh sometimes. If you can't make yourself laugh, who's going to make you laugh? You know, people are like, Patrick, you shouldn't laugh at your own jokes. But I mean, most people's jokes are terrible. My jokes are good, so I laugh at my own jokes. I can't help it, people. It is what it is. You know, it is what it is. Again, what do we got going on here? What's the issue, Patrick? Why are we not going straight up here? Well, guess fucking what? Guess where we're at? The ES, once again, stuck there at the fucking VWAP. Can't get through the VWAP for now. Who would have thought? Again, tapping that white line right there. I spent my whole entire life studying these charts, my friends, and I have figured out that when this white line right here touches the price, and then the candle goes to the white line, and then it goes below the white line, it doesn't want to go any higher for now. My entire life research has found this. The last 30 years of me trading, I have figured out that anytime the candlesticks goes to this white line right here and then it gets stuck, it's not good. It's not good. Oh, man. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. What happens here next? Got to get the ES pushing back up above the VWAP there. We got to get the ES above the VWAP. ES gets above the VWAP. Be bullish here. I'd be looking for more move higher on the NASDAQ. Got to get above that VWAP there. Get the NASDAQ through the 30s here. And then we talked about earlier there on the NQ. What was that level that we were looking at here? Yeah, that pivot point right there at the 43s. So let's see, get through that. And then I think, yeah, 44, hit that pivot point through the 30s there. Right now, the NASDAQ trying to push up there. Pivot point at the 44s. Through the 30s now. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, here we go. 34, 35. Go to the 40s. Can we go all the way to the 40s there? Hit that pivot. 42s on the book map right now. Sitting up there. Liquidity on the book map here. Push to the 40s, you little fucker. Through the 30s now. Go right to the 40s. Up there to the 36, 37s again. We had a high earlier there at the 40s. Looking for this 40 break. he's too good. Up there to the fucking 37s. Oh God. If this goes to 44, I want everybody in the chat to just fucking bow down. Bow down. Up there to the 40s now. Oh man. Oh man. If this hits 44, I swear to God, it's proven. I am the #1 day trader on fucking YouTube. Oh my God. The high on this candle, 43.50. We're almost there. It's going 44s. Get ready for it. Get ready for it. Get ready for it. Get ready. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's gonna fucking happen. Hey! ICT. Who? I can't trade? God. God. Patrick. But Patrick, I don't understand. I don't understand it, Patrick. Why not short the bear flags? Why do you not short the bear flag, Patrick? Oh man. What stock? This is Pokemon cards. We're trading Pokemon. Gotta catch them all. I just sold a Charizard for $15,544. $5,051. Hiya! I don't know, man. I don't know. I just don't know what people want from me anymore. Like, what do they want from me? Up there to the 50s. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Listen to the rhythm and the place that you used to. Hey, by the way, I'll give you guys a little secret. Check this out. I love this setup right now. This is the 1 minute chart with the 14 EMA on there. 14 EMA on Quantower with the Topstep platform that I'm using right now. That 14 EMA, look at even earlier. You gotta love it. What's great about the 14 EMA here is there's no reason to buy, right? There's no reason to get long until we basically bounce off the 14 EMA. Because pretty much if you get long here and you see the 14 EMAs right here, well then you know, right? Like if you see the 14 EMAs down here, well you know that there's a pretty good chance we pull back and then we get a push. And look at that. Up there to the 60s now. So from this move right here, that's 40 points up there to the 60s. Thank you very much. I'll be here all day. And like I said, no reason to fucking go and do something stupid like short a fucking bull flag. No reason. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Listen to the rhythm in the place that you used to. Oh man. Sometimes I just wonder myself, oh, that sucks. Press the fucking trading view exit bar. God darn it. It's back. Just kidding. By the way, right now, oh my God, to the 60s now. The dollar dumping. The NASDAQ, the ES. Going straight up. I don't know, like if you're not impressed, you're just not impressed. I don't know what else I could do. I don't know what else I could possibly do at this point in my life to impress you guys. So, you know, I tried to impress you. If it didn't work, it didn't work. I apologize. I'll do better next time. How would I have traded that on the 3-minute chart? Well, I mean, let's go to the 3-minute chart. I mean, I would have traded just like this, same as I always trade 3-minute chart. Just like that, my little friend. There you go. There's your 3-minute chart setup right there. Same fucking thing we always do. There's fucking the breakout right through the 30s. Like I said, the high on that candle was 28. We broke through 30s. We went to the 60s. I mean, we literally talked about this morning, this setup right here. It took a minute. It's fucking 10:45, but if anybody wants to go and rewatch this fucking live stream after I post it later, this was exactly the setup that we talked about happening before the market even fucking opened, right? This is exactly the setup we were looking for. We kind of got the breakout here, but you can see that retrace just wasn't that good, right? But this one, this move off the VWAP, beautiful setup there, all the way up there to the fucking 70s now. I'm not gonna lie, I got a little bit of FOMO here. I'm like, oh, that would have been nice, maybe holding all the way. Fucking, it sucks because you're like, are you really gonna fucking hold for a 50-point move after you just chopped around for an hour, 45 minutes? Ugh. Ah, yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. I said, ooh, girl. What's amazing too is on the QQQ there. Saw on the QQQ that rip off the fucking VWAP here, just paying the bills. Absolutely just paying the bills today there on the QQQ. If you're not looking at the QQQ, well, you're doing yourself a disservice, right? You're doing yourself a disservice, honestly. So pull that shit up. Pull it up, people. Pull it fucking up. All right, pull it fucking up right now. Look at the ES through the 20s now. What's amazing is, I know, like, it's Patrick Wieland never tells us nothing. Well, there you go. Look at how beautifully this played out on the ES. We got above the VWAP. Everything played out exactly like we talked about. Everything, top to bottom here on this move. So there it is. I'm not going to say that I'm the #1 trader in the world, but I'm going to definitely say I'm the #1 fucking trader on YouTube all day, every day. Why would you watch anyone else? If you guys haven't hit that like button, you can't find the QQQ on TradingView. It's QQQ. 3 Qs. You just literally type in Q, Q, and then one more Q. 3 Qs. All right. It is currently 11 o'clock. 11:10. What do we do next? What's the next setups here? I mean, let's just wait for a pullback here, you know. Definitely looking a little overextended. We pushed up there to the 3 times the VWAP setup now. So even though this could always go higher, you know, it's nothing wrong with waiting for another good setup. We had a really good setup. We had really good setup there, 2 good setups in a row. So sometimes the best thing to do is just sit back and know when to hold them, or well, know when to hold them and when to fold them. What's amazing too is we pushed up I mean, this sometimes We talked about this level here at the 50s and then up there to the 80s now. So on the dot. Ding, 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 ding. What a time to be alive. She could go right through here next. If the ES can get through the 20s, the NASDAQ will want to go through, but I would like a better pullback here. Let's pull back to that 14 EMA there on the 1 minute chart one more time would be nice. But wait for a pullback. Always wait for a pullback, Michael. That's not even a question. Not even a question, my friend. Always wait for a pullback. Somebody asked me this morning, they said, Patrick, you know, I keep blowing up. What's my issue? What do I do different? And I'm like, well, maybe just be a little bit greedier with your entries. You know, be a little bit greedier with your entries. Can you pay to reset a express fund account? You cannot. It's got to be a little bit greedier with your entries. The same way that you're greedy or you're hoping and praying that you you hold a big winner and it goes all the way to the moon. Sometimes you got to just be like, hey, I want to be greedy with this fucking entry. I want to wait for a nice setup, nice opportunity. But, you know, not all the times is it just perfect. Not always perfect there. But that 80 level, we get through the 80s. Well, then I think 600s is up there next. 75, I think the high so far are 77s here. Getting very tight, but dollar selling off here. What do we know about the NQ? Once it runs, it can run 150 points. Good point, good point. It can always keep going higher. She can always go higher, that's for sure. But she can also drop 100 points too. Think about it like that. I don't know. This looks like it wants to pull back here. Getting very tight. Getting very tight right here. Bull flagging. Bull flagging. Looking like a Loch Ness monster over here. Look at this. The Patrick Wieland Loch Ness monster fucking wee. There's the about to shoot flames out of its mouth. Talk about fucking ICT. He don't draw nothing like this. Look at that thing. Look at that thing. The Nessie never loses. Old Nessie. When Nessie wants to go, Nessie goes, boys. When Nessie goes, Nessie goes. Every day, I just say, hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Every day, day. If the ES pushes through the 20s here, I think NASDAQ will make a new high. The high on that last candle, 2075. So if the ES makes a new high, the NASDAQ should make a new high. So keep an eye on that ES breakout here through the 20s. And then you got that push up there to like 25, 27s. The ES is definitely the one lagging right now. So the NASDAQ's up here at this high right now. Need that ES follow through. Everyone looking at my charts like, what is this guy? What kind of drugs is this guy on? See the ES just stuck there at the 20s. So ES needs to break through the 20s here, take out that high 2075, and you got that pivot point there at the 25. This is the level we talked about earlier this morning. So the ES through the 20s up there to the 25s next, and then that'll get the NASDAQ probably up there to the 600s. I don't think that music's even playing in my ears right now. What the fuck? I just got singing a song over here. It's funny. So as long as the ES stays here at this level, well, the NASDAQ's not going to want to break out. So ES very tight here, the 1920s. This is a 3-minute chart right now. See that 2050 area on the ES, get through there, then you got that pivot point, the 2550s. So 2550's got to go. So there's that pullback there on the ES right now. Just can't get through there. We're still holding up there at the 14 EMA right now on the NASDAQ. Well, like I said, as long as the ES is stuck right here, not seeing the NASDAQ move through there yet. Like I said earlier, the best thing about this was we were waiting for that pullback. Well, guess what's happening? We're consolidating, we're pulling back. So it's easy peasy mac and cheesy sometimes like that, my friends. Waiting to see if the NASDAQ, the ES, still have more room in their boosters. The 15-minute chart here. Definitely a bull flag right now. Kind of want to hold that into this level here on the NASDAQ right now. Kind of hold this kind of setup there. NASDAQ trying to push back up there into the 70s right now. Getting some selling pressure. Sellers sitting there. Everybody knows as long as the ES is stuck here below the 20s that NASDAQ's going to be weak. The dollar is pushing back up here as well right now. So let's see. Watching the ES right now. ES is still holding up there, 18s. The ES gets through the 20s. NASDAQ will start ripping there. ES gets through the 20s here. Got that push up there to the pivot, 24, 25 level we talked about pre-market there. And get that NASDAQ to get ripping there as well. There's a pivot point. The next pivot point on the NASDAQ's not till a little higher up there, but that 80 level is going to be a key level. Right now, bouncing there off the 14 EMA. Will the ES break out here? Get this break through this kind of setup there. But again, really relying on the ES to get this move. For the dollar chart, you're looking at the DXY on TradingView. DXY. And again, the ES, you saw how the ES got denied right there at 1925. And guess what happened? The NASDAQ pulled back with it. So our little yellow line, making it very clear on when not to enter a trade here. Very clear. Look at that. Say ho. And that's why we wait for a good pullback. And that is why we wait, my friends. The ES just could not get through there. Got denied. Pulled back hard. That's the great thing about trading these breakout setups, really, at the end of the day, is you're just really waiting for confirmation of the move, right? You're waiting for strength to come in there. I mean, we literally just drew this line on there and we're like, well, there's not really any reason to get long until we kind of break out of that. So just letting you guys see that there's no reason to do anything. No reason to do anything crazy there, you know? Just don't go chasing waterfalls. Listen to the rhythm in the place that you used to. Know what I mean? Help you guys out there. I'll be here all day singing sweet, sweet melodies. Sweet, sweet melodies. So sweet, sweet. I said dance, it's all right. See, the problem is sometimes it's just very easy to get blinded, right? You get blinded. You get a big move up and you're like, ah, it's gonna keep going higher, and you just don't think actually, like, realistically. Like how does the market move? Think about it like this. Something we talk about in the market flow trader community very often is, how does the market move? Very simple, right? The market moves in waves. If you know the market moves in waves, what does that mean? Like, if the market's going to move in a wave, what's going to happen, you know? Well, if the market is going to do a big wave up, well, guess what? There's going to be another wave down. Like, where do you want to buy at? If the market's going up, where do you want to buy at? You obviously don't want to buy at the top of the fucking wave, boys. You know? Be smart, not dumb. Be smart, not dumb. Use your brains. Look at that bounce off that trend line right there. Bounce pretty much off of that pivot point there on the QQQ as well. So. Is the girl on the fishing trip my girlfriend? No. She's a friend that's a girl. Ayo. She's a friend that is a girl. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh. And market pulling back here into that pivot point. Now we see what happens there. Obviously, you can see very much how that wave played out. What do we know? We know the market moves in waves. So why are we going to do anything other than, you know, trade the action? If you guys want to learn more about Market Flow Trader, get into the community. It's we changed the price up a little bit. It's now $500. You get 1 month of the Market Flow Trader chat room with Sage, which is live on YouTube. So that's going on right now. He's over there talking through setups and all that, even when I'm not live on YouTube every day from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. with Sage. And he's going off right now. But yeah, if you guys want to learn more, he's lit. He's lit. So we got the community over there. It's all going on. And yeah, it's $500 to sign up. You get a month of Sage's little live stream thing, and then you get the rest of the stuff. And you got all the videos. The videos basically break down everything, you know, like all the indicators that I'm using. It's breaking down my different setups and basically all of that fun stuff. So basically helping you guys avoid taking bad trades, like this trade right here, trying to buy this breakout setup. All we had to do is wait for that breakout. We didn't get the breakout. Well, guess what? We're pulling back now. And well, we're pulling right back down there. The ES back to the VWAP down there at the 13s. And there you go. We literally talked about this kind of idea of wanting to hold up their 18s or so on the ES and now down there to the VWAP again. So just sitting back, waiting and watching. What is next? You guys are also right now Topstep. It's $49 to sign up with Topstep. $49 to sign up. Sign up today. Ayo, ayo. In the yayo, yayo. Market is dumping. There's that pullback into the 520s, 510s again. Anybody take that short at the top? Anybody? Anybody? Fucking hard. It's hard to take those shorts at the top, man. Especially after that big move up there, but looks like it would have paid off nicely. Would have paid off nicely getting short up there with the ES stuck below the 20s. Patrick, your flags are all not working now. What does that even mean? What does that even mean? Patrick, your flags are all not working. Is that English? Are you speaking English? What language is that? That blue and red trend line indicator is the Lux Algo price action concepts. Price action concepts there. Interested to see how this plays now. The ES down there to the VWAP, the NASDAQ down into this 1820 level. Pretty big pullback there. Dollar selling off here as well. VWAP all the way down there at the 500s. 500 VWAP there on the NASDAQ. Hourly candle not looking too hot right now. Dollar still selling. NASDAQ trying to hold here for now. The ES right there at the VWAP for now. The ES just blows through the VWAP here. This could be bad for the NASDAQ. ES below the VWAP, getting stuck there for now. Last year, you blocked my friend and he is still blocked. Any chance you can unblock him? Nope. Nope. Once you get blocked, you're blocked for life. Blocked for life. And the NASDAQ continuing down, like I said, with the ES breaking below the VWAP there, just could not hold up at the VWAP. So nice little move back down for the ES here. Let's see how this plays out. Kind of pulling back into this 10 level. That's where we broke out earlier. We broke out of this level. The NASDAQ showing a little bit of bounce there. The ES bouncing there. I'd say as long as we stay below the VWAP here, not good for the bulls, but Interesting, the dollar breaking down right now. The NASDAQ also breaking down. The ES breaking down here. So what gives? What gives here? The ES through the VWAP there, down to the 10s now. Not looking too hot. Talk about choppy chop Tuesday. Chop suey Tuesday. Tuesday chop city. Down there to the fuck. Look at this thing just dumping. Down there to the 500s. On the ES now. Hit the VWAP for now. See what happens here at the VWAP. Bouncing back up there quickly to the 20s again. I'm gonna go to the bathroom one more time. It's almost 11:38. Wow. Make me dance, make me dance, make me play, flip, flop, 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 flop. Big sell back down there after hitting that 80 level, 75, 77s on the NASDAQ. The ES giving it all up, the NASDAQ giving it all back up. Right back down there to the 500s where we were at about an hour ago. So you gotta love it. The ES right now bouncing there off of that VWAP for now. The NASDAQ also very much here at the VWAP for now as well. The NASDAQ got the VWAP right there at the 501s. And the ES in trouble here as well below the VWAP. So You lose the VWAP support, we're going downtown here on the NASDAQ. Need to hold up there. Hold up. Bow, 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 bow. Chicky, chicky, chicky. Oh man, almost 12 o'clock. I'm gonna stay live till 12, and then I think I'm gonna go up for some lunch. ES looking weak, the NASDAQ looking weak. ES just not finding any support here at the 10s. A little bit of support there for now, but after that, we move down. Really just need that NASDAQ to kind of hold up here at the VWAP. The daily candle looking nasty. Daily candle looking nasty. NASDAQ for now holding up there at the VWAP and back up. We bounced right off the QQQ level. This is where we broke out earlier there on the QQQ for now. The QQQ going from green to red to red to green to green to red. Now we're like right at that. We're at 0.01 in the red right now. So where does she go next? Is that the real ICT in the chat? That is the real ICT. It literally has the, you can click on his name, got the check mark next to it. Will the real ICT please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up. Oh man. I'm exhausted. I'm tired. More of a workout trading this market right now than it is fucking working out in the gym. It's harder to trade this market than it is to fucking run 4 miles. Little rip right back up there on the NASDAQ off of the VWAP. QQQ back up there above the 14 EMA. Right there at the VWAP again. On the old NASDAQ here. Maybe like a push up here into the 25s and get the night again. There's that push of the 25s. The ES is on a mission right here as well. ES squeezing straight back up to the VWAP there. The ES can get back above the VWAP. Anything's possible here. With the NASDAQ holding up there at the VWAP, the ES holding for now right there. Would need to get through there. You don't want this like kind of a head and shoulders looking thing right now. Kind of interested to see if the ES can get back above the VWAP here. Put in a higher low right now there. 5-minute chart. 15-minute chart there. Needs to get above 15s again here. Kind of holding there at the 10s for now on the ES. The NASDAQ trying to push back up here into the 30s again. Liquidity sitting there at the 30, 35s on the NASDAQ. I don't know. It seems too good to be true that this is just going to bounce. Well, not too good to be true, but it seems too obvious for this to just go back up now. But maybe I'm just being pessimistic here. Maybe I'm being pessimistic that we just perfectly bounce off the VWAP and rip all the way back up to the highs. I don't know. What do you guys think? Bounces off the VWAP, goes all the way back up to the highs. I don't know. Seems too easy. Just seems too easy. They're trying to sucker in longs here off this VWAP bounce. I'm not bearish or bullish. I'm just saying that a bounce off the VWAP here just seems a little too easy on the NASDAQ here for this to start pushing back up. I would think maybe get a pullback into this level first. It's 480 level before pushing back up. But And there's that pullback. The ES again stuck there at the VWAP for now, so. And right now, sitting there at the 15-minute opening range, VWAP right there. Right now, just holding up there. Holding. Hold up. Bow, 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 bow. All right, I'm fucking over it. Ugh. Been trading too long. Too much. I'm sweating over here. Too long. You guys haven't hit that like button. Help me out. Blow up the like button. It's free to like, by the way. Help me help you. HD, go back to your 15 contracts days showing live trades, everyone. Doesn't, like, why? Doesn't do anything for me. Showing live trades, blah, blah, blah. Like, who cares? I don't even care anymore. Like, I'm not, like, people ask me how much money I made. I made no money today. I lost everything. I blew up every single account that I have today. I'm the most terrible trader in the entire world. There you go. Is that like everybody happier now? It's like, so what's the difference? They don't believe me either way. So like, why even fucking try? So I'm just going to trade and make money. And then everybody else can just say what they want. I'm still, what do you mean you killed it on those trades? I'm still killing it. What the fuck are you talking about, HD? I'm still killing it. I still made tons of money today. What does that even mean? I used to kill it. What? I'm still killing it. Just because I don't show the fucking every single trade that I take, people are like, but Patrick, you never show us the trades. Still holding up here at the VWAP for now. NQ holding the opening range breakout area as well. Get through that 10, 11 area on the NQ, then try to get through the 500s next. But right now, holding up there at the 10s. The ES, once again, stuck right below the VWAP. The 15-minute candle got 2 minutes closing there. Two minutes. Two minutes. That hourly candle looks nasty. We're about to close with a big old hammer candle on the hourly chart. Well, an inverse hammer candle. If you look at the hourly chart here on the NASDAQ, it is, look at that candle there. About to close the low of this hourly candle there. So got about a minute and a half till that hourly candle closes. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Where's she gonna close at? Bounce there again. Bounce there again. Would a doji be bullish? No. Dojis are not bullish, they're not bearish. Dojis are showing basically indecision between the buyers and sellers. An equal fight. A doji candle is literally just an equal amount of pressure. $30 on this hourly candle here. 30 seconds. $30 seconds. That was a pretty bad hourly candle close there, so we'll see how that plays. But right now, it's kind of broke out there on the 1 minute chart. Huh. Still holding up there at the VWAP for now. Back up there to the 30s. Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna walk away, stay out of it. So there it is. The ES just squeezed back over the VWAP for now, back to the 15 magnet area. So you never know what's gonna happen next. It's time to party, baby. Look at that rip back up there into the 30s now. Gotta love it. Still just pivot point there at the 44s on the NASDAQ. So I'm out of here. I'm gonna go and do something better than watch this action right here. So I'll see you guys tomorrow morning, 9:15 a.m. If you haven't already hit that like button, subscribe button, you know what to do. I'll see you guys then. Thanks for watching. Been a turbo type of day, Turbo Tuesday type of day there. So I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Peace to the Middle East.